Here we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Overasked. Today, we have long overdue one of my favorite real estate content creators, Mr. Dan Lee. We always call him Dan Lee Plum. It's weird how you call people their Instagram handle now.
DLP.
I actually thought your last name was Plum for a bit. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an easy thing to get wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
So Dan, if you don't know Dan, you need to go check out his videos. They're
Is there someone
hilarious.
screaming in the background? Do you hear that? It sounds like someone's getting tortured.
Is that your office,
Is that me?
That's not me.
Yeah, is that your office?
What do they
my
do to
God.
you today, man?
That's not me.
Fucking hell.
No, it's
Someone's getting their
Dan.
limbs torn apart right
Yeah.
now.
Dan, you're in the jail cell, Eric.
Yeah,
Holy
no.
shit.
This is soundproof here.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah,
All right, sorry, Matt.
I
Go
bet
ahead.
it is.
That was
So,
just
Dan, for people who
frightening.
don't know you, and I mean, if you don't know Dan, you need to go check out his videos. It's some of the best shit. But it is Eric. There's someone screaming at it. Okay.
That's
Let's
just
get-
the guy getting
let's get-
tortured next door.
God.
Fuck you.
I might have to leave and call the cops. Actually,
There's a fucking...
shit.
Okay. So Dan, for people who don't know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Elevator pitch. Who is
All
Dan
right.
Lee?
Who is Dan Lee, the man behind the lens?
Mhm.
Mate, I'm just a regular old real estate agent that does a lot of content. So that's probably how, people like you have stumbled across me, and I stumbled across you. I have a business called Plum Property, which is a real estate agency, and we are a 30 plus team, 10 agents, soon to be 11 agents on Monday. And yeah, man, we sell real estate just like the rest of you. And we love creating content and getting our brand out there. And we also use it to not just for brand awareness for our own profiles and advertising, but what I've really used it for is to get my clients better results. So that's something I always push in my company, is that we're not just doing this for us, we're doing this to get better results for the clients, more inspections on actual properties. And you guys know, more inspections on a property means more potential offers, and the higher we can push a sale price.
That actually means the exact opposite in America. Inspections. What does inspections mean in Australia?
Well, yeah, inspection is a physical inspection. So not just like an online viewing of the property.
Like a showing of the property. Because
Yeah,
here
exactly.
inspection means you're getting a chimney inspector, a general inspector,
Yeah,
a
like
mold
a
inspection.
home inspection.
So when you say you want more inspections, it's like that's the exact opposite of what we want.
Yeah, I want 10
Okay.
building inspections on every
Yeah.
property.
Well,
That
we're
would be
that makes
awesome.
sense.
We'll get into some of the, because there's a lot of differences. And when Dan and I because we've done a couple skits together, we had that problem when we were doing the skit. We're like, well, what the fuck do you call this? And we didn't know. And then we poked fun of it in our first
Yeah.
skit a little bit, which was really funny.
We should probably break down some of the real estate lingo for the viewers, because I do get those questions all the time. And I get a lot of people asking me about auctions too, because we do a lot of auctions here, and I know
Yeah.
that's not really a thing in North America. So
No, you do
that's
full out
something.
auctions. Like you have an auctioneer, like,
Yeah.
and they're
Like a fast talking guy.
and literally people
Yeah.
are just bidding. Everyone knows the price who's there.
Yeah.
So someone could say 800,000, and you go 800,000. Anyone want to, and then 805, and that's how you do it, right?
Exactly. Just like any old cattle auction, or, it works exactly the same.
Was this the 1950s?
Well,
What are
when
we
you
in a
said
Western?
fast talker, I imagine one of those like cattle guys, like,
Yeah,
We-
yeah.
They don't really speak like that. It's
Now-
much more clear so people can understand them.
Now, do you have your own? Do you choose the auctioneer who comes with? Like, do you have your own on your team? How does that work?
Yeah, we've got our own on our team. So Tyler, you might have seen some.
Yes. Yeah.
He's an auctioneer, so we use him. But other offices might just, hire a auctioneer. Is my
Okay.
internet? Did I just drop out then?
You dropped out a little
Back
bit,
in.
but you came
I'm
back.
back in.
You're
Okay.
good.
So yeah, we've got an in-house one, but otherwise there's auctioneers out there that you can just pay for a fixed fee and they'll come and call the auction on the day. So it is a really interesting process. We can either sell by price here, like you do, you just put a price on it, offers over, or just a price and negotiate from there, or you can auction a property. It's two completely different strategies. And if you auction it, the owner will have a reserve price. So it's a price that the auction must get to in order for it to sell. If it doesn't get to that price, we then pass the property in and it doesn't sell. Okay? And then we will go to stage 2 of the process, which is then pricing and negotiating. But the benefit of an auction here is that if it sells under the hammer, as we say, at auction, then it's a completely unconditional contract. It's 100% done and dusted. There's no way the buyer can pull out of that. Okay. Whereas when someone makes an offer normally, they then get their building inspection, they then get their finance condition. They've got 2 weeks to get their finance approved. And if any of those things, fall over, they can terminate the contract and we've got to sell it again. So there's different benefits for why you go to auction.
So you have to have a good auctioneer on your team, right? So if the auctioneer sucks, isn't it possible that the bids won't be as intriguing or as expensive just because your auctioneer is just performing poorly? I feel like you got to have some guy that's really making it, or some girl that's really making it seem like you got to get this place.
It's definitely an important skill that the auctioneer is really good, but the setup of the auction is much more important. Okay, so it's all of those conversations that you're having with the buyers leading up to that day, getting them keen to get there, get involved, giving them the idea that they could very much be buying this property, helping them out with like an understanding of price, where it might sit, where it might fall, what they might be able to get it for. So all of that lead up is what gets people to the auction ready and keen and registered, because you have to register with your ID and be there and be fully prepared as well. So you've got to if you want to have a building inspection, you've got to do it before the day. You've got to get your finance sorted, because if you buy it on the day, it is a done deal. So that's more important than the actual auctioneer. If you get the buyers there, they're just going to keep bidding.
What happens if it doesn't sell at that price? So I think you said the seller has kind of like a baseline price, and if it doesn't sell it, do you relist it and then actually just put it back on market, or what happens?
Yeah, correct. Exactly that. So if it doesn't sell at the auction, we will say, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we haven't hit the reserve price. So from here, we'll be putting a price on it, and you can negotiate your best offer with, Daniel. Please go and see him afterwards. Oh, cool. And then we'll go change the advertising price. Once we've discussed with the owner what price they want to put on it, we'll give them our advice, of course. And then we'll just contact all of those people who have already seen it and say, hey, it didn't sell at auction, but it's now, we're asking this price. Are you keen? You want to make an offer?
Now that's one more thing on this, and then we can move on, because I'm so intrigued now.
Yeah, it's cool.
So a lot of these people who are at they don't have a buyer's agent. They're doing this completely by themselves.
Correct. We don't really have buyer's agents in Australia. So that's a massive difference between our real estate market compared to yours. I understand that over there, if you want to buy, you will go see an agent and you will sign up with an agent, and that agent will look for properties with you and then negotiate with whatever the other agent. Yeah, that doesn't happen here at all. So buyers are on their own. We have a platform which is probably like your Zillow, which is called realestate.com.au. It's the biggest platform here. There's a few others as well, but basically every agent puts all of their listings on this website. All right. So if you're a buyer and you're shopping, you'll go onto one of these platforms like realestate.com, and you'll just like put in the suburb you're looking for, your price range, what type of property, and the list comes up. And all of the different agencies are branded separately on this website. Like, here's this one from Century 21. Here's this one from Remax. Here's this one from whatever. All of the listings come up. The buyers look through all of the properties and they can see what time the next open home is. There's the agent's details if they want to give them a call or ask a question, or they can send an inquiry through the site. And then so the buyers basically have all of the tools to do the searching themselves. We don't, as an agent, I only sell. I do not service buyers for a fee. I will service buyers as part of my just everyday work, but we don't charge buyers that, and we don't, it's not a service that we like because we're not getting paid for that, we don't put 100% efforts
Right.
into it compared to selling.
So what do you
Um,
charge for a listing? 3%,
we-
5%?
Roughly, I would say the average is about 2.5%
Okay.
plus a bit of tax on top.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
like us. That's what I would get if I list a house and then a buyer comes.
Yeah. But we also charge advertising on top of that. So we don't include advertising. So
You charge your seller
everything-
advertising?
Yeah. Yep. So we have an advertising package. It might be, minimum sort of 3 to 3.5 grand. If you want to get one of my videos with the whole social media kabang thing that you see, all of those videos I do that you see, they are paid for by the seller. So they'll pay me to go and make a video for them and then post it on all the platforms. And then I'll even use their money to sponsor that ad and get it out there so that I can get more leads for them.
But we were going to ask because your
Yeah.
production value is unbelievable. And
Yeah.
I was thinking like, this has got to cost an insane amount of money. This is like a featured film here, but it's
Yeah.
the seller's money. That's
it's
awesome.
a movie. It's a movie. Your shit is some of the best I've seen in the industry. It's a legit
100%.
movie.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I must say, I come up with the ideas, but my videographer is he's awesome. He's so good at what he does.
You got
So
Tarantino back there.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so good
Right,
at
Matt?
editing. He's got
Yeah. I love
who's
Tarantino.
got who doesn't love Tarantino?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's how
that
Eric
was
ended
weird.
up in a fucking
What was
mental
weird?
asylum
How was
watching
that
his
weird?
movies.
How was that
Yeah.
weird?
No, it's not weird, Eric. Very good.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
said.
you. Thank you.
So I do want to kind of pivot over here now to your videos, because that's I think
Okay.
what most people will know you by, and you have a global reach now. And I've noticed a lot of your team does videos too. So is
Yeah.
that do you encourage that very much? Does everyone need to do video like that, or how does that work?
Well, I think they do. I think everyone should be on video.
Yeah.
If you want to get your name out there, if you want to be known, if you want extra brand awareness, there's no better way than doing videos and doing catchy, engaging videos that people actually want to watch and make you stand out, give you a point of difference against everyone else. So I love it. It's done great things for me. I started this company only 4 years ago, and with just 2 people and a laptop in an apartment. Now we're 30 plus people moving into a 800 square meter, which is, equivalent of I don't even know what that is in feet. I shouldn't have even tried.
Meter,
big.
I think a
Sounds
meter is
big.
like 3.3 feet.
Yeah,
Right?
sounds large.
But
Very
a
large.
square meter, so a square meter must be 10, because it'd be 3 times 3. So it'd be 10 square meters times, let's say 7.
Dan,
Let's say 7, 8 thousand.
Look, the
Matt,
office
it's not a
size,
fucking
doesn't.
not a
Hey.
fucking math podcast.
Right.
okay?
Yeah. Exactly.
We're not here
Hey,
for your
I'm
math
moving into
skills.
a big fucking office. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Okay,
That's what it sounds
it's gonna
like.
be a big fucking office, and
That's
you're gonna
legit.
love it.
Well,
By the way, real
Um,
quick, that poster behind you, is that Hong Kong? Where is that?
It's not a poster, it's a canvas.
Sorry, the canvas.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
Okay.
I bet. Okay. Thanks,
Someone
Eric.
bought it
You're
for their
really
office.
you're
yeah.
really contributing with the Tarantino and
A
the
little
Hong Kong.
color commentary here,
I
So
love it how Eric just throws something in every now and again to just totally throw us off topic, and then so we've got to kind of start again.
it's a very
derail.
good chemistry. Yeah, he derails the entire convo, and then
Yeah,
we bring
where's
it all
that
back.
shirt from, too, Dan? By the way.
This white plain shirt.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you.
No, it says
Oh,
plum on it, right? It says plum on it.
Oh yeah, actually it
Oh,
does.
plum.
I got that embroidered. Back to this,
Yes.
because we're talking about the videos.
Right.
I'm not. All I'm saying is that advertising I started when we were really small, and it helped to get our brand out there, and it really helped with recruiting. It showed other agents, what they could do different. It was a really big tool to get people to join the company, because other agents seeing that and going, oh wow, I want to do some of that. I want to get better at that. Something that we provide as an agency is help and guidance to boost your social media, your video presence, and also that delivery of your properties to the marketplace.
Yeah. You were talking about the engagement, and Eric and I were talking about this before you came on. You have some of the best, you grab people immediately on your listing. You have a funny line immediately, and you
Yeah.
have to watch the rest of the video. You can say your line, and then you can cut right to some property tour, but you have to watch because you want to know if another line is coming, and you are probably the best at doing that. It's unreal. I love watching that shit.
Yeah, well, I actually got that tip of, I don't know, something I read years ago, where it just said like people will zone out within the first 6 seconds. So if you can make your video engaging and funny is a really good way to make it engaging, but engaging in the first 6 seconds, then you're likely to keep them for at least half the rest of the video. So I always bring it up, bring the videos in with a banger straight away. Like it's got to be catching from the first second. That's I think a big difference in what our videos are compared to everyone else that might do a really, really boring introduction or some, they start the video off with some property shots for 20 seconds and they've already lost half their audience by the time they're on screen,
Absolutely. It's like, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of people who do this kind of comedy thing, like in the space that we're doing it. But you're definitely one of the goats.
One of the greats.
Thank you, brother.
Well, yeah, I love it, man.
Have you thought about?
Matt,
go ahead,
Matt. Sorry, Eric, but Matt, you need to do more property tours because you did a couple where you were walking through the mansion, and I was laughing to the end. And you said you were going to do more.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen shit.
Well, because right now my listings, the last couple listings I've had have been vacant, and it's very like I just don't. I don't know. It's hard.
No
I might
furniture.
still do. No furniture at all.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. So it's like, what can I've been thinking I have a really nice, like, it's like $4 million. It's got a fucking elevator in it. There's no furniture though.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of actually staging it for a video just to get the content and get the exposure.
I know. Sometimes I get people like, they want me to sell their house and they say, I want one of your videos. And I'm looking at their house, empty and just boring. And I'm just like, you probably don't want a video.
You don't need it.
Yeah. I got nothing to work with yet.
That
Eric,
happens.
sorry, I cut you off before. What were you
I was going to ask you what sort of headphones those were. No, I was going to say, Instagram Reels and vertical video kind of seem to be the new wave for social media. And Matt and I noticed, like, again, your videos are hilarious and the best quality we've seen in the real estate space, but we haven't seen any reels out of you or vertical video. Is that something that you're going to work on in the future, or what's your game plan with that?
That's a good question. And I need to keep up.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah. He's done one good thing.
I'm out, guys.
Yeah.
He's leaving
Later.
Drop the
100
mic,
degrees
brother.
in here too.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, look, I need to do more of that because I can see the engagement on your reels, Matt, and it's crazy. And obviously they're favoring the reels. And the problem I have is that I hate cutting my videos short to 1 minute.
I know you do. We talked about that. But you've cut them
fucking hate
down.
it.
You've cut them down substantially, I would say. From you used
I know,
to
but
3 minute. You were at like the 3 minute mark a lot. Now you're.
Reels is only 30 seconds too.
Oh yeah.
TikTok's a minute, but I think
Reels is 30 seconds.
Reels is 30 seconds, but you could do little clips of your IGTVs and cut them down into Reels and promote your IGTVs through that
I
too.
could. I have done that with the Road to Tosser series that I've been doing. So I've cut sections of that into Reels and done them. But I just need to do more about it. They haven't worked that well, to be honest.
It's hard. It's hard because your quality is so good. So when you squish it all and make it vertical, you lose a lot of that quality.
I know. Yeah. Well, I've cut those Road to Tosser videos into Reels. The first one did well. The rest of them got nothing. The actual full video did well, but not the Reels. So
those are.
I don't know maybe I'm doing it wrong. I need some advice from you then, Matt. So
Eric knows more about the Reels.
Eric, tell us what do you got to do to make it work?
Well, I mean, what you're doing now with the IGTVs, having an immediate, engaging, funny joke off the bat is great. But with Reels, you could actually put captions throughout the entire video that keep people engaged. So, you kind of have your caption already in the actual video, and then you keep captions going. You could even actually have your text in quotations, so people that aren't watching it with sound could actually see it, and you could use more hashtags, share it to your story. The views on your story actually count directly for reels also. But Matt and I always talk about this with reels. Instagram's pushing that content more than anything. So they were doing it with IGTV when they first came out with that, but now it's all reels. So if I post just a normal video, it gets like a fifth of the engagement that a reel does. So for you to grow organically now, you almost have to post reels because that's all Instagram is pushing. So you could cut your videos up, or you could even do, like Matt's doing a great job at it, where he's filming like rants in his car. With your Road to Tosser stuff, you could you're making fun of, top producer douchebag agents, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the best.
It's hilarious. Mm-hmm. And I actually want to stop what I'm saying right now and get into the Road to Tosser.
Yeah, we will right after this.
Well, let's just get into it.
Okay,
now.
let's.
I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Okay, important. Cool. Well, here's the thing: the Road to Tosser.
I thought it was important.
We'll tell you off air. We'll tell you off air.
I'll call you off air.
Yeah, but okay, so this was interesting because you went on hiatus from like September last year to the new year, right? You really didn't produce any content. You did like an hilarious video where you the one where you were pretending like you were old times with your buds and you're like drinking beers at the property.
Oh yeah.
And you were like doing flat. That shit was fucking hilarious. And then you went on like a bit of a hiatus for a couple months. And then you came back out with this Road to Tossers, and it's fucking hilarious. It's different than anything you've ever done because it's always been listing content for you mostly. And then you've come up with this whole series. So what happened? Why'd you like stop for a bit? Were you just working on this Road to Tossers thing? Is that why? And how'd you come up with the Road to Tosser?
Yeah. I go through real waves. I don't know if you do, but I love making content, but sometimes I just get so busy with the business and listing and selling my actual job.
Yeah.
Not my side hobby that I love doing. And I just fucking, sometimes I make content like heaps, and then I kind of don't want to do it for a while. It happens to me like every 3 months. I'll do like video, I'll be all keen. And then for a while, I'm just like, you know what? I'm taking a fucking break.
Yeah. It's important to take a break. Yeah.
It is like, because people are always wanting more. And, once you start getting a bit of a following, people are always messaging you. And it's just kind of, sometimes it can get a bit like overwhelming and very time consuming it's not a hugely profitable like thing to do. I don't make money from Instagram. I'm not selling a book or, getting people to sign up for my program or anything like that. So I don't make any money doing this stuff. All it is brand awareness and like kind of a hobby. And, the property videos help me sell properties. That they do that. So sometimes I get to a point, I'm just like, fuck, I need a break. And I think, I just came to that point late last year where I was just done for a while. I knew I'd be back. But I did come up with the Road to Tosser series after, that video I did where I was just a really cool real estate agent.
Yeah, that one was one of my favorites. Yeah.
That one was really popular. And so I thought of just going the next level up on that because everyone liked the idea of, I think I'm so cool because I'm a real estate agent. And then I've always thought that real estate is an industry that's just so full of douchebags. We all know it, It's just a fucking magnet industry for the biggest wankers out there. I mean, there's a lot of great people in real estate, don't get me wrong, but there is also
then there's people like Eric.
Yeah. And then there's just exactly. So a lot of people have asked me as well, from overseas, what the hell's a tosser?
Yeah,
I saw you guys all didn't even know when you were talking to Dan O'Neill the other day. And a tosser is just another word for a wanker, really, or is it like a douchebag? It's a douchebag.
Okay, cool.
But a douchebag with a big ego is a tosser, like a guy who thinks that, or girl who thinks that they're the fucking man, and that's what a tosser is.
It's fucking nail that series, dude. It's so relatable wherever you are in the world. Like because everyone has those type of people. And Eric was just mentioning the license plate one. Like that's just That's fucking hilarious.
Also,
man, and
the
everywhere.
agents who have to constantly post about how late they're working,
Yeah.
I thought was hilarious. That you said you saw someone leaving at 6 o'clock. You're like, what is this, a half day? And all those are so
Half
good.
day.
I've made fun of those people for years now. Top producers. That's like a lot of my content, and it's
Yeah.
just you like acting it out and bringing it to life is hilarious.
And you're
Thank
great
you.
on
Yeah,
camera.
Yeah.
It's just I see it all the time with agents on my feed, and they'll be posting a photo of like them, like just a contract and a timestamp 11:26 p.m.
Yeah.
and I'm just like, what do you want, a fucking medal, mate? Or what?
Yeah.
It's not impressive, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? No one
It's-
cares.
It's the worst. You should just do
It's the
series of
worst.
this, man. This should be season 1. I know you're doing 7.
Well, I mean, it's been really popular. I wanted to see how it went, and it has been really popular. So I'll probably do another series. It's just, do it the time and effort, man. I put a lot of effort into those.
So when you said this content isn't making you money directly, but it is definitely resulting in referrals, surely, correct? Like the branding aspect is making you money because people are seeing, oh, this is Dan Lee's content. He's hilarious. I want to work with him.
Yeah, the brand, it's an unknown, it's like a billboard.
Right.
It's you can't, I don't get a lot of leads through Instagram, like people just going, hey man, I want to sell my house. That happens, probably once a month. Not nearly as much as the business I get from actually doing a good job and just servicing clients and following up and doing all the basic real estate activities that a good agent should do. That is by far, to me, the number one thing you can do is just do your job well, and you'll do well. The branding is a layer on top of it, which will help that, people interact with you, then they see you there, and then they see you there. And it's not until they actually interact with you as well, and that kind of solidifies that they really like you. You know what I mean? Because you can have really great content as well. Like, and I know there's agents out there that they might produce really great content, but then their service is shit. Someone will call them and they don't even call the person back. And if you've got great content and you don't back that up with excellent service to show that you are a great performer, then you're wasting your time. And you're not going to do that good in the long term.
Yeah, totally. That's what I get a lot. Like there's a lot of people, well, actually not a lot of people here have great content. So I don't know if a lot of the people down near you, I've seen you post a bunch of people who just literally rip off your scripts, and they do that to me too. But it's hilarious because you did a side-by-side story of some fucking guy doing the exact same thing as you.
Are you actually exposing them or are you promoting their content?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I expose, but that guy wrote to me and he goes, I'm sorry, man. I'm just a huge fan.
No way.
Oh, really? Biggest fan. This is Stan.
How closely did the guy rip you off? Did he verbatim?
Oh, it's like fucking joke for joke.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
Terrible. Like took multiple of my videos, not just one, and ripped the fucking whole joke.
It happens,
like multiple jokes.
I've had a guy do that.
I haven't seen anyone do yours. I want to see that.
Oh, I'll show you.
Oh, please send it to me.
I think 4 or 5. The same guy has done like 4 or 5 of my videos.
Oh my God! Please send that to me.
Dan, did you see these organically, or were people tagging you in them, or how did
someone
you come across them?
someone sent it to me as a message, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I went to the guy's profile, and I like watched a bunch of them, and he had multiple videos that were like the exact joke that I did.
What did you say to him? Did you just comment saying like, hey, this is genius, or did you? Well,
no, he
passive aggressive with it.
I just put them on. I just put them on Instagram stories. I sort of screen recorded them, put them on Instagram stories, and just wrote "the poor man's Dan Lee" as the tag.
That's good. That's
and then
brutal for that guy.
Yeah, I got so many people messaging me, but then he messaged me and said, "Oh man, I'm really sorry. I'm such a big fan," and he kind of made me feel bad for paying him out.
That happens to me sometimes too. And
you got a lot of fans. You got a lot of people.
I'm saying the fucking guy who ripped me off, like I was gonna do a whole thing, and then I was like, he's probably just like so he doesn't. I've had people like the songs I do take the song and lip sync the song. Like
Shit.
it's my I would be tagged in it. I was like, what the fuck is this? There's my words and my voice. I was like, this is
That's
so
insane. Why didn't you post that on your stories? That would have been great.
because I feel I'm really nice. Everyone thinks I'm a dick because of my videos, but I'm a nice person. That's
I have no,
all
I
right,
have no
guys. You take
comment,
care
man.
now. I'm out.
Yeah, man, you're really nice.
I was waiting for Eric to say something there. Like,
Yeah,
where's your hat from?
There's nothing else in your screen that he could ask about. He asked about the photo, the headphones, and the shirt. Where do you get your
He'll find
haircut, Dan?
something.
Yeah, Dan, are you on
Yeah.
Propecia or something? That hairline is fantastic.
Yeah, man. It's plugs.
Is it? Yeah,
Is
I'm
it
trying to
actually?
get those too. Look at this. I'm just like writing up my forehead here. I'm gonna be bald by the end of this podcast.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Dan,
Bald
um,
guys are sexy.
no, not at all. Unless you have like a beard. But like John Travolta's bald now with a beard, but that's neither
Yeah.
here nor there. Anyways, you've been on a lot of like a lot of the news outlets out your way. I've seen you get a lot of press. And
Yeah.
why aren't you verified yet? You could probably get verified because of all that press. That's like some real deal press.
Yeah. Shit, I should get verified.
You should.
Have you applied?
Have you applied? Yeah.
I think like I had a guy looking into it and I told him to go and do the stuff to get me verified and I don't know where it ended up. So
But you're not verified, so not far.
yeah, he said that I probably need like another major one.
Like
You
a
know?
news publication?
But you've
Yeah,
had like the
like
big
a
news.
Forbes.com or something
Mhm.
like that.
You've had like Good
you know?
Morning. It's like, what is it called? Good Morning.
Yeah, I think I've had a couple of second tiers.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh, you need to get on a big one, like a
Okay.
Forbes.com
Yeah.
or something like." So, and then so I haven't done that, but I will.
How has that helped you? Has that helped a lot? Being kind of getting that press out your way.
Oh,
in
that
terms of
sort of
business?
press is huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
anything that gets anything on TV. If you're on TV, you're relevant. You're someone to listen to. That's the perception,
What
And I
video?
guess-
What video did that for you?
Some of the way back in the beginning when I first started doing the like good production ones and no one else was doing it, I got on TV a couple of times for that. But over time, people are getting used to this high quality and great videos, so they're not as much now. So lately, they usually just call me up about auction results, not so much about the videos these days.
Oh, really? Fuck
Are
it.
you
Yeah.
posting these to Facebook also and TikTok, YouTube? Like
I don't do
where's your
TikTok.
social focus?
My main social focus is Facebook and
Mhm.
Instagram. I'm not big on TikTok. I've got a profile, haven't really got into that. And I'll also put them on YouTube as well. But, I don't think people are on YouTube to look at property videos as much. I tend to get the most traction through Facebook.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you find, Matt? YouTube? works, or-
I don't do a lot of YouTube at all. I should, and I should do more TikTok, but I'm pretty much all Instagram.
Eric, you use a lot of TikTok. And
I
you
do.
do it really. Don't you?
Yeah,
I
he's
see a lot of-
starting to.
I just started again. Yeah. I mean, it's a great place to grow just because you could have no followers and get millions of views on a video really quickly. But it's also great to parlay those followers into your Facebook and Instagram.
okay.
That's kind of the goal. And then also like the Gen Z buyers, because it's a younger audience on TikTok, they're going to ageify up. So I'm sure that you'll reach a big audience. I think it'd be great for you. I really think you could kill TikTok and Reels. That short form content with your humor and your video editing would be, you'd be
I
like the
agree.
number one realtor on it. I really think so.
I know. I need
Yeah.
it. Dan, let's both get into it.
Yeah, just
Should
do
we
one a
make-
week. One a week
Should we
on
make
TikTok.
a pact? Should we
Yeah, make a pact.
Yeah.
That will both, and whoever goes viral
I need-
first. I don't know what will happen, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll do another podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, short form content is something that I need to explore more to get into that, because the long form that I tend to do more of is it probably doesn't work on TikTok as much.
Yeah, no, you can't even. It's only a minute,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
minute.
and
But
it has
yeah,
to be
just-
vertical.
short form in general is kind of the trend right now. And I
Big
noticed
time.
that too. I was doing the Broke News Network and we were doing kind of 8 to 10 minute videos, and those weren't performing nearly as well as the 30-second minute videos. So I
Yeah.
think if you got on that, your following would explode. Are you doing any sort of like engaging or engagement tactics to grow your Instagram besides just posting the videos? Are you commenting on photos, reaching out to anybody, or what's your strategy with that?
Yeah, I
So,
just
funny things.
I try to just like content that I see that I like. I'll always comment and sometimes reach out to those people. Like I think your mate Ben Fisher,
Mm-hmm.
who's on that, he makes great videos. So you know, I always comment on stuff that I like.
Yeah.
I appreciate all your support on my things.
I don't even watch your stuff, man. I just comment. And...
Well, I appreciate it anyways. No, you do. I know you watch it because you always pick out like a nice line or something, and
Yes,
it's very
of course
nice.
I would.
Those are the comments that I like the most from a fellow creator who actually
Yeah.
likes it. It's really nice. Keeps me going, Dan. Keeps me
Are
fucking
you
going.
gonna do another song soon?
Yeah, I was
Please
just
do
thinking about that. Yeah,
man. Do another Backstreet Boys one, man. That was
that's what you've been
that
saying.
and that and Freddie was the best.
Yeah, I might do a Backstreet Boys one. I'll see. And we got to do another video. Maybe Eric will come too.
We
He can get
we
out of
do.
his cell.
Get out of the asylum over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. But
I'll pop in, I'll comment on your watch or something, and then I'll pop out.
yeah, what kind of watch you wearing, Dan?
Yeah, what is that? I saw that about 4 minutes ago, Dan. What is that thing?
What do you got?
What thing?
Your
The
watch.
watch.
Yeah,
Why
you
don't you
got
hold
man,
that?
high
Why don't you
end
hold
there?
that up?
Fuck, dude.
Tag Heuer?
This is
Is that a
mate,
swatch?
yes. Straight from the flea markets of Bali, genuine fucking Tag Heuer, 24 karat silver. Man, the
Oh,
guy
yeah?
said he's gonna send me the warranty in the mail. Fucking, this is the best shit right here.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Oh, is that thing moving?
I had a shower this
not
morning. And
ticking.
sometimes just needs a bit of. Maybe it's
Yeah,
the battery
but it's
or something,
genuine.
but-
Everyone needs to know
Yeah,
it's genuine.
fuck, man.
Yeah,
100%.
24 karat silver.
Yeah.
Dan, what? I don't know this. What did you do before real estate?
Oh, mate, this is a funny story actually. So you ever walk through a shopping center and there'll be a guy or a girl at a little stand and then they're like, hey,
Of course.
you come over here.
Fucking
right?
hate them. Yeah,
At a
hate it.
kiosk
Yeah.
trying to get
Yeah.
you to buy
That was
sunglasses
you?
or a fragrance.
That was fucking me, guys. That was fucking me, right? So after I did a university degree, went traveling for a couple of years, came back dead broke, no car, living with my parents, needed money, got this job, right? And I had to sell mobile phone plans and internet in shopping centers with a table and some brochures. And I had to stop people, right? And say, oh, who's your mobile with? Oh, let me show you something. I'm going to save you $60 a month here. You know, you're probably spending about $100 a month. Oh, let me show you something. Write down the figures. And what we're going to do is we're just going to change your provider from this to this. Your number's going to stay exactly the same. You're not even going to notice any changes. You're just going to save $50 a month. Just sign here, thanks. And I would have to sign people up on these mobile phone plans, and it was commission only. I got $90 for every person that I signed. It was fucking brutal, right? Like so much rejection on your
Sounds like
feet.
hell.
Or it was hell. But you know what? It was the best sales training you could ever ask for. This company, it was like pyramid scheme style, right? So like the guys at the top sit back and earn a clip off every layer below them that's out there on the field. And, you know, they dangle this carrot in front of you like, you can be here one day, you know? So you're all like out there trying to sell and then trying to get people underneath you and trying to get up in this fucking to the top of this organization. But anyway, the sales training there was fucking phenomenal. I had to be in this office at 7 a.m. every morning and go through all these closing techniques and all the different objections. And if you weren't there at 7 o'clock, you got fucking grilled. And so for 5 months, I did this job and I got so good at it that I could like close anyone within like 30 seconds who even had an inkling of changing like mobile phone plans. And but I wasn't earning much money. Like I was doing the most sales out of anyone in the company throughout the whole of Australia and earning like $2,000 a week.
Oh,
and
damn.
so I thought,
It's a lot.
I mean, it's a
Damn.
lot. It's not like $2,000. It's okay, but like
Put that into crypto. I mean, that 30x it, you're good to
I
go.
should have bought Bitcoin with it at the time, but fucking I
Yeah.
didn't even
Yeah,
know about it.
honestly. Yeah.
I mean, come on. But yeah, I saw these stats and I was like, man, I need to go sell something that actually makes money. So then that's when I walked around with some real estate agencies and got myself a job in that and sort of started my journey that way. And that was about 13 years ago.
13. Wow.
Yeah.
That's unreal. That's yeah, it sounds like good training. I was in sales before as well, not as bad as you. Not
What did you know what I did after that? I used to fucking knock on doors. After that job, I didn't actually go straight to real estate. I quit that to join this other company because this guy fucking saw how good I was. He was like, oh, I've got this company and you can make way more money. And I knocked on doors, right? And I sold water, fucking fresh water, that comes out of a fucking big
Like a
bottle.
sparklet thing. Yeah.
Just like
sounds awful.
just your fucking little tap.
If
water.
you ever
But
came to my door, I'd be so fucking pissed.
I'd be like knocking on doors, being like, can I come in and check out your water? I'm from the National Water Association. Let me check out your tap water. Oh my God, this is bad. Look at these photos. Do you know what they're finding in the water these days? I'm solving this problem for you right now. Health is important, right? Of course it is. Well, check out this water cooler. And I would sell these fucking water coolers door to door. It was horrendous. I did that for 3 months and then I got into real estate.
Okay, there you go. I sold sunglasses and engagement rings.
How'd you go at that?
I was a top seller at Sunglass Hut. I sold $40,000 worth of sunglasses in about 5 months, and pretty good. I was top of the food chain. They didn't want me to leave. They're very upset, and it was fantastic. Yeah. So and then I got into real
that
estate.
sounds like a lot of sunglasses. $40,000.
Yeah,
A lot of
That's a lot
fucking.
of sunglasses.
I still get 50% off discount to this day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they have a Matt Leonetti fucking the
plaque.
the man, the myth, like photo in their head office?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. They always check in with me, let me know about their deals. And yeah, it's fantastic. I'm alum there. So if you guys ever need sunglasses, hit me up.
I tell you what, if anyone wants to get into real estate, I think the one of the best things you can do before getting into real estate, like, is some of that really hard, cold face sales. It's brutal, but
Yeah.
it sets you up to deal with a lot of rejection. And there's so much rejection in real estate, especially in your first few years. So much prospecting. I don't know how you guys do it, but when I started, it was a lot of cold calling. It was a lot of, knocking on doors,
Yeah.
a lot of just like trying to just get your name out there and build relationships with people and provide some sort of helpful service, like appraising the value of their property, and just staying in touch. Lots and lots, so much of that in the beginning with no guarantee of return for what you're doing. And that cold face training helped me so much in being able to do that part of the job really well to sort of set up my real estate career and get the ball really rolling. And that's what I think a lot of people lack when they get into real estate is, people get into it going, oh, I love houses. It's got fucking nothing to do with liking houses.
I know, everyone says that.
Yeah, it's got to do with like fucking like people and building as many little relationships as you possibly can, and not being like knocked down by rejection, because you just come across it so much. So that helped me so much in my beginning years of real estate.
Yeah, I would think so.
That was a good clip right there. We could clip that for our IGTVs.
Yeah, Eric's actually starting to just talk about the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
right
I'm just thinking how this is going to be promoted. I think that's really good. But Dan, so you said you've been in real estate for 13 years.
Yeah.
So when did you start making the videos?
The videos started I think I did my first one in 2013. So that realestate.com website that I was talking about, where all agents put their listings, they brought out a feature in about 2012 that you could, you used to only be able to put photos on and description. And then they brought out the feature of adding a video in like 2012. And I saw another agent doing it and I thought, fuck, I need to get onto that. So I did my first one then, and it just grew from there.
Did you incorporate humor immediately?
Immediately, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it straight away. But in the beginning, the audience that was seeing it wasn't very many. It was only the people who went onto that platform, looked at the ad, and then watched that video, right? So the big change was when Facebook came out and allowed, business accounts and sponsoring videos, because then it went from, not just people finding the listing online and watching the video to now I post it on my Facebook. Now I create an audience of like everyone in the local area about this property, and then I pay a fee to get it out there. So the exposure of the videos just kind of blew up, and that's where putting the humor in and being different really made the biggest difference of all.
Yeah.
So what's your end goal with all this? Like, do you want to, like, with the video, with the team, do you want to be selling 10 years from now? Do you want to just be overlooking the team? Like, what's your end goal with the whole thing?
I would like to scale back. I think I'll always do some sales. I don't want to fully be out of sales, because sales, it keeps you relevant. It keeps you involved in the market. If I'm just like a principal that sits back and just watches everyone else, you might kind of lose touch with the marketplace and lose touch with what's going on out there. So I'll always do some sales, but probably not. I'm recruiting as much as I can right now to get people to join and develop them, so that eventually I can focus on growing the business elsewhere. Yeah, that is the end goal. I'd say in about 3 years I'll be doing half the sales I am now.
Oh, sick. Eric's trying to get out of real estate in its entirety this year.
Correct.
Are you serious? Yeah. And
yeah,
because you
trying to work at Sunglass Hut.
Yeah, I got him an interview.
Yeah. Trying to flip some Ray-Bans. I think that's the move. 40,000. I mean, Jesus. The kiosk at the mall, you're making $2,000 a week. I might just do that.
That's huge.
No. I sold
people on AT. No, I'm talking about Dan now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, start flipping AT&T plans.
Yeah. Well,
better than meme templates and merchandise. My God.
Eric's
what are we doing this podcast for? Get me back into
out.
Tucson Mall. I'll head over there right now.
So you, Eric, you are a agent. Are you a buyer's agent, seller's agent?
Yeah, use that term loosely.
I'm a utility player. I could do whatever. But most agents out.
Agent quotes.
Yeah, agent. No, I'm an agent. I've been a listing agent and a buyer's agent, so I represent both sides. So
but now you're taking the broke agent, like getting to you obviously with that, because that's been obviously a project that you've been doing over 5 years, 6 years now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So eventually you're the biggest agent, comedy platform out there for sure. Eventually you get that to a stage and you're like, well, I've got this audience. Now I can somehow make a living off it.
Yes. Yeah. And we're basically there right now. So that's the goal, is to kind of turn this into an entire media company where we have podcasting, video production, eventually throw conferences, do speaking gigs, help people with social media, promote other creators like yourself. So that's really the goal, is to get in the media side of real estate, because that's what is way more interesting to me than actually selling, is producing content, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. And you're amazing at it, by the way. I don't know.
Thank you.
How do you honestly come up, like you post like 5 things a day? Is it all you, or do you have a team?
Matt would like to say he's a ghostwriter, but
I'm a ghostwriter.
A lot of people submit stuff now, which is great.
Okay.
So beforehand it was just me, and it still is me doing all the actual posting. But like we said, and like in real estate, the more real estate transactions you do, the more content you actually get. Like, the way you came up with those Road to Tosser videos is because you're coming across all these tossers, all these douchebags and top producers. So every single interaction you have with another agent or at an inspection or open house, there's some sort of bit of comedy in there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you think back of all the broke agent stuff, all the memes and all the videos that you've laughed the hardest at, thank me.
Wow. That's where
So
you
the
went with
next-
that?
I'm joking.
I was like, what is
No.
he
So when
gonna
I'm
say?
No.
when
Eric's-
when I'm
yes,
when I'm
it's-
next on the Brocation, every single time there's something good, I'm just gonna tag Matt Leonetti. That was
Right.
fucking hilarious, man.
Exactly.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Please do that. That'd be great.
Well done.
No, he's brilliant. Yeah, I mean the shit he comes
Thank
up
you.
with is really, really unreal. But every now and then
But-
I'll throw him a real nice
But the way you acted out, Dan, and I'm not saying you're acting out my content. That's not what I'm trying to say, for the record.
that's what he says to me all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying to Matt. I just mean like the way you actually bring these ideas to life that people are thinking. That to me is so much more like courageous and engaging and fun to watch than like a stupid video meme. So like I'm envious of the way that you could get out in front of the camera like that and actually have this incredible video production. Like it's so impressive. It really
Yeah.
is.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All
I
right, see
guess
ya.
I guess start banging your head against the wall now.
Just die on
Um,
camera.
Yeah, I guess the only hard thing, like the great thing about what you do is the fact that it is quick, funny, engaging. You only need to look at it 10 seconds, show your mate, tell your mate, like it's really good because it's just lots of little laughs.
Trash,
something like
kind of trash content though. Like we were just watching a Road to Tosser stuff, and like the script, and again the production value and the setting changes and the camera work and everything. Like that's incredible. And it's frustrating that sometimes when I would do something like that, or a music video or a longer YouTube video, the engagement on that would be shit compared to posting a 15-second Zestimate joke. So that's the game with Instagram. And that's why I'm saying, hey, get on Reels, do TikTok, because you can actually act this stuff out and get more engagement than posting these long videos, which are ultimately like better. Like the people are going to appreciate that more for sure. But like if your goal is to grow, I think if you did these little, baby content ones, that'd be perfect for you.
You've inspired me. I'm gonna do it.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna do it.
do it, Dan.
You're the content king. No one has growth like you. I'm gonna follow your words and do it.
Yep. He's the
Sweet.
best in the space, but you're definitely one of the best in the
space.
content in the content, like the acting,
same space.
video, the
Yeah,
video creation
I have
space.
my space, but as you said, to get more people there, you got to get people introduced to you.
Yeah.
And what I do probably doesn't get people introduced to me as good as short
As it
content
could
stuff.
be, yeah.
Mm,
Well, I was
mm.
telling you that a couple months ago.
You were.
You didn't listen.
I did listen, but I let you be the guinea pig, and
Yeah.
I've seen it work. So I'm inspired by
Yeah,
you
Matt's
guys. I'm
doing
gonna do
Reels
it.
now, and Matt's crushing Reels, right? They're
Dude,
helping
Matt
your
is-
engagement, and you're
Yeah,
following tremendously.
A lot. Yeah.
You got to go
Huge.
where the puck is going, and it sucks just
Absolutely.
because there's so many new apps and everything. What are you laughing at, Matt? The puck is
You
going.
said puck. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Cause
that's a good
was
reference.
for
It's a
me,
hockey
yeah.
reference.
I know.
It wasn't for you specifically. It's
Well, it
just
was for me. I mean, who else fucking watches hockey here? Let's be honest.
Dan, do you watch hockey?
No.
We have hockey
Like
where people run
kangaroo races? I don't know.
on grass. We have grass hockey here. You'd look at it, you'd watch it and go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Is that?"
Oh, field
I bet.
hockey.
Yeah,
Feel yeah. Okay.
yeah, field
Kind of
hockey.
sweet.
Oh yeah.
I was saying
I can't
something
even
earlier.
watch ice. I watch ice hockey. I'm just like, I can't fucking see where the puck is. I don't
Yeah.
even know. It's just like this, and then and you're like,
Yeah, it's
"What
fucking
just
awesome.
happened?" It's stupid.
It's the
It's
sport
a great
of our
live
country.
sport.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Sport of your country. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, look,
yeah.
we're international here, 3 different countries.
Yeah, international. You're
I'm
the
hearing-
first international guest.
I'm here in Israel. You're here in Australia and Canada. It's crazy.
Yeah, Eric does go to
Israel?
Israel,
I'm not actually in Israel.
but you go to
Oh,
Israel a
Just
lot.
growing a rabbinical beard here, so that's-
Okay.
maybe I will go there.
I can't grow a beard. I just have this mustache. But Dan, I think we got to wrap it up. We've been here for an
I think we
hour.
do.
I'm sure you have. I mean, Eric's doing nothing. I'm busy. I'm sure you're busy. We got to wrap this up, but we're so grateful to have one of the greatest content creators ever in real estate to come on the
Mate.
#1 real estate podcast in the world. So
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate being on it. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the inspiration. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to make more short content, and let's see where this goes.
Awesome.
Where can the people follow you,
Alright.
Dan?
Instagram, Dan_Lee_Plum, like the fruit. And Facebook at Dan Lee Property.
Wait.
There you go. You heard it
There you
here
go.
first, folks. I was trying to have
Probably
it
not
really
the
good.
first place.
All right, see, I'm gonna close
Yeah.
my laptop.
Oh man.
Look, the conclusion was good, but I do want them to promote where they're,
No,
coming
I know.
from.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Absolutely. Have you pressed stop yet?
No, we're notorious for
Hopefully.
not knowing how to end podcasts.
Oh yeah,
I
this
know.
is terrible ending.
Okay, guys, in 3, 2, 1, y'all take care
Done.
now.
Yeah. Peace.